Well, good day. This is Pastor John again, and thank God for just another chance to come and have a little bit of a conversation with you today. And don't know who's going to jump on with us, but I hope that you will, and just love to see your comments on the live chat. So today, just wanted to give you a Monday moment. Now that we've got the space fixed downstairs, it gives me a chance to come down here and kind of spend some quality time now in the building that we've not had for so long. But just to be down here, and again, I gave you a tour last week and wanted to just come back and just kind of reflect on the message from last week and just really from last Tuesday, really through Sunday, how the Lord really just kind of purposed in our heart to talk about dreaming. So if you weren't with us on Sunday, I'd recommend that you go to our Facebook, go right to our live site at ftbeacon.org, and you can go there and watch the entire the message. It was, the Lord really blessed us on Sunday, and it was great to be able to have the folks in the house, and it was really just awesome move of God on Sunday. When we turned off the tape, God just really came in like a whirlwind and really well, it looks like we got some folks outside, so that's good. Just a little pause that we normally don't get the neighbors talking that loud, but hey, it's good that they're all here. And so we talked about Joseph being a dreamer, and we really had an opportunity to talk about dreaming big. How big is your dream? I have some big ones. Some huge dreams. So we talked about Joseph and how he approached his life. And, when he first talked about his dream to his mom, to his dad and to his brothers, it wasn't really that well received. And it was really difficult for him at that time to kind of get through those stages. I felt that Joseph probably could have done a better job of how he could have approached it, but he kind of let the cat out of the bag, and that's what happened. But in all of it, God used him to save a nation. And one of the things the Lord really spoke to me about was, as a church, are we in a spiritual famine? And how do we get out of that? We've been talking about fasting and praying, but are we doing it? Are we really seeking God in all of the circumstances that we're in? And I really just wanted to just talk about that because we're in a precarious situation as a church. We really need God more than ever before. And so we really need to seek him on these issues in our lives. But going back to being let me just kind of bring this around here. Going back to talking about being a dreamer, are you dreaming big enough? Have you not dreamt at all? Have you stopped dreaming because you just don't see things coming to fruition? Well, I wanted to encourage you today to let you know, dream big. Dream bigger than you could have ever imagined. Dream bigger than you thought was even possible. We prayed for a young lady yesterday, and she's been dreaming about a restaurant. And the Lord just gave it to me to just to seed into her, to just say, those dreams are possible. And I really believe that we've got to get to that place where we write those dreams down, put them up on our refrigerator, put them up on our mirror where we look at every day, and really go to God and say, God, these are my dreams. And these are the things that I am seeking you for. And I really need your help. So I'd recommend that. Write them down, make it plain, post them where you could see them, and believe God for them. And I think so many of us, we forget that God can answer. We just got to give him time. And it might not happen overnight. I spoke to a friend of mine on Friday, and he was telling me about my son Matt. And he said, I remember 15 years ago talking to Matt, and he asked Matt what he wanted to be when he grew up. And Matt said, I want to be an attorney. That was 15 years ago. Matt's dream of going to law school is only a few months away. He'll be going to law school in New Hampshire, and he'll be entering his first year of law school. And I'm so proud, but it's been his dream since he was 9 that he wanted to go to law school. How many of you have had dreams and it just doesn't seem like they've been answered, or they're even, gonna be answered? Look, it took my son, he's been talking about this for 15 years. And now it's coming to fruition. My wife and I, doors are opening for us that it's taken a long time, but God is now doing them. And I tell you, I was telling the church on Sunday, the best thing that ever happened for us was this pandemic. We learned about technology. We learned how to do things that we never even knew possible. And because of that, we've been able to help others to do a better job. So, I can only tell you that from my experience, that dream big. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop until the answers are coming through. But I will say this, that if you're looking for your dream to be answered, stay in good standing with God. Really lean on him, and don't leave just because he didn't answer it yesterday. God isn't the machine that you go and like the candy machine and you put in $1 and you get out a Twix bar. No, God is the one that you got to just stay faithful to and know that he's going to answer if it's his will. But if God has shown you the dream, look, you just got to stay with it. Our vision statement here at FT Global Ministries is that we want to lead leaders towards their purpose. That's our vision. Our mission is to train 10 to make 10. Well, Pastor, what does that mean? It's simple. If we can train 10 people, and then they can go, each individual can train 10 more, and then they can train 10 more, and they can train 10 more. Well, we are now working the Great Commission. And when the Lord showed me this, and I wrote it down, and I made it plain, and I showed it to my wife, and we've been sharing it with the church. Every day, I hear it and I see it in the lives of the people that we're touching. And because of that, I am grateful. And because of that, God is doing a great and marvelous thing. So I just wanted to share with you these few Monday moment nuggets that have changed my life. On Sunday morning, after the church service was over, the Lord had us go into prayer for the people that were there. The Spirit of the Lord broke out in a great way. And my wife, the Lord had me just to tell my wife that I want you to go through each pew and I want you to cast the seed into the pews. Then we opened up the door and she cast the seed into the street and into the community. See, God is bringing on a harvest, but you got to seed this thing. You got to be prepared for the harvest. And in order to prepare for it, well, you've got to have the ground cultivated. Then you've got to seed the ground. And then you've got to water the seed. And then you've got to watch it grow. Well, on Sunday, the ground was cultivated already. And the seed was cast. And now we're waiting for God to bring the increase. So thank you so much for just listening to me this morning on these Monday moments. I hope to bring them to you more consistently so that you can come on and share it with your friends. And join me this Wednesday as I bring back Beyond the Devastation podcast. I took some time off while I was working through the grieving process of my mom, but I want to get back and share this Wednesday at noon. Join me, Beyond the Devastation. We'll be right back here. God bless you And I hope you have a great day. Listen, if you're looking for a mentor, if you're looking for a coach, reach out to us. All you got to do is text the word decision to 845-999-6719. And we would love to hear from you. So let me just put it up on the screen. Just text decision to 845-999-6719. And we'd like to reach out to you. If you'd like to make a decision to have a coach or a mentor, my wife and I would love to come alongside you to lead you towards your purpose. God bless you. This has been Pastor John. And along with my wife, Dr. Paula, we are the servant leaders for this time, this season, and in this space. God bless you. See you again.